My name is Ed Rivas, and I currently live in Hollywood, Florida. I work for Arch Aluminum and Glass Company as a director of HR and safety, and I've been with them for 10 years after spending 17 years in the employee benefits sales arena. And I went to work for Arch Aluminum 10 years ago in that capacity, but as their person in charge of insurance, but I little by little became the other director of HR safety. And I have a wife of 25 years, Miriam, and we have two children, 23 and 21. I think starting off, it was the fact that you could see everything about the coursework that you were going to do from the first semester to the last semester. You kind of got an idea what courses you would face each semester. And being that I hadn't been in school for quite a while, that was important for me because I needed to have a game plan, and that allowed me to do that. I was able to even look at the textbooks and buy books ahead of time, and I had success in talking to some of the professors online, of course, on getting the syllabus a week or two ahead of the course. So I found the professors as a whole to be very cooperative in working with online students because they understand that a lot of us have a job along with being a student, and that time and discipline is very important to an online student. The initial reason I got into the master's program was the prompting of my wife, who is a teacher, who also has a master's, and decided that I should go get one. So that's what got me started. But once I did get started, in today's world, it used to be that a high school diploma was necessary, then it became a bachelor's degree was necessary. But I really think today's world, a master's is almost, it's what a lot of recruiters and a lot of companies are looking for. It's on their criteria. Clearly, the only way I could go to school, being I'm a director of HR, human resources, and safety for a company with 2,500 employees, there's no way I could go to the classroom setting because of attendance. I get called from time to time to go to another city, to one of our locations, and so the online allows me the opportunity on a daily basis to get my work done at home, in the office, at lunch, because I can connect, and that's the only way I would have been able to do this master's program. I think what's important to an online student is early on in a course finding out the professor that you're dealing with, because you don't have the personal interaction of being able to go visit them during their office hours or go see them in the class the next day. So what I have found is that you really have to, right at the beginning, get an idea of the in and outs of a certain professor. Is there a focus on your essays, for example, papers, or is it the discussion board? The online courses have a big focus on what's called the discussion board. And if you don't get that, which I did in the first semester, it will be a problem for you because almost every class, it's about 20% of your grade. And for the younger people, it's a chat room. For us older people, I had to learn what that meant. But once you get the hang of it, it's a big part of the online coursework is that you're interacting with people as if you were in a classroom, but you're doing it online. And so the discussion board is a big part. And if you learn the game of the discussion board, you'll be very successful in the classroom. Being away from the new generation virtual rooms and chat rooms, I had the old conference call, and we have had much more success on a group of 4 people doing a conference call for 15 minutes and getting an update on where we're at on a project versus trying to do it online where a lot of times you end up talking over each other. You're typing something and somebody else is writing right over you. So that's been successful for us. I will tell you, as an online student, if you find a good group, you look out for them every semester, and I have a group of guys that 3 of us have done probably 4 projects together, and we've been very successful. I found that to be incredible because, one, when I had the time trade-offs, I had a choice between 8 days in Chile with a bunch of young people and a lot of activities, or a 13-week course online in the summer. And that made the decision very easy. But once I got past that, it was a great experience. We were able to see how business is done in another country. Being that I'm Spanish, I was able to get a lot out of it because I was able to talk to people on the side in Spanish. We went to a professional soccer game. We really got to be part of the culture. And at the same time, you were there with, in my case, 17 other students that had the same idea of going there, but were from different backgrounds. We had some MBA students that were getting their CPA title, some that were going after their lawyer degree, and 2 of us that were online made this trip. So it was really beneficial to interact with all those different people.